Wednesday morning, and this is the fun part of the week where Monday and Tuesday there's a lot of tedious, kind of mundane activities, queuing up different email autoresponders for the entire week, queuing up a bunch of team stuff for Mindset Monday, Teachable Tuesday, the emails, the push notifications, doing Teachable Tuesday. There's a lot of busy work that happens on Monday and Tuesday. And now here on Wednesday, this is where it gets fun because I can focus a lot on like my own personal stuff, which is cool enough. I definitely don't mind doing the team stuff. I love doing the team stuff. I have more team stuff to do today, which I'll show you here in a minute. But now it's just about like personal production and getting out there, creating the content that you know you love doing, like these videos here, and really just going for it. And it's almost like once I get to Wednesday, like hump day, like now it's like, yeah, it's like, just gonna cruise through the rest of the week, but it's like an enjoyable cruise. You know, this is a point in the week where I really, really enjoy, and I hope you enjoy it too. So this is what we got on tap today, and it's not a lot, which is cool. So I got to write my personal emails. I'll show you that in a minute. Short form videos, episode 3, which is obviously what you're watching right now. And then last night's training, last night's Teachable Tuesday, we're going to add that into the team training site. So we can have other people be using our VSL. Anyway, I'll show you exactly what I mean when I get there, but we're going to be adding a piece of content into our team training site and our app. You know what I just realized? I never actually showed you guys my actual office. Like, this is a bedroom that I basically converted into my office. So let's take a look. This right here is my basic desk setup. It's nothing fancy. I have my microphone, I have my camera right there. Obviously my MacBook, my notebook, my coffee mug, which is essential every morning. And then this is kind of what I look at here. Normally this would be open, but it's still, what the heck time is it? It is 7:05 in the morning, so it's still dark out here. And obviously I got my plants and my light tents. These things are absolutely freaking awesome. These give you the best light. So I've experimented with light rings, clip-on lights, all kinds of different lights over the years, and the light tents are the best, hands down. Okay, I got my vision board over here. I'm gonna hang that probably on this wall, but the room needs to get painted first. Gonna be a lot that's gonna happen in here because we're coming up on a year in this house, and this is one of the last rooms to actually get painted. So over here, I have my guitar. That's a custom-made guitar, and you can see it's got my sun's eyes in the headstock of the guitar. I got another plant back there, and then obviously I have the bookshelf here. And you guys really never get to see the bottom of the bookshelf here because I'm in the way. But more stuff for the family down here. Got my Wi-Fi router down there, the printer, and then everything up here, all the books I've read. Yeah, and my watches, love collecting watches. Stuff from the military with my dad and my wife's dad up there. And yeah, that's it. And then this goes out to the hallway. There's other bedrooms out there, and then the whole rest of the house, which I'll show you later on. And these are these are shirts right here that anytime I have to do certain videos, because I'm usually dressed pretty casual, either in a hoodie or a t-shirt or a tank top, and I keep a collared shirt over here and a long sleeve shirt for depending on which video I'm recording. So I just quickly change out into a shirt, record the video, and then switch back to comfy clothing. All right, let's get to work. 2 quick tips. Number 1, listening to personal development. Always, always, always listening to personal development while I'm doing the first part of my daily routine, which is going through all my stats, checking my YouTube numbers, commissions, email marketing stats, looking at who joined the business overnight, what sales were made, how much money was made, all that sort of good stuff. So while that's happening, which I've shared in other videos, I have personal development stuff playing in the background. It's basically a lot of the stuff that is in these books here, but I just listen to the audio version. You can find it for free over on YouTube. You can buy it at Audible if you want, totally up to you. Now, the second piece is, while I'm doing this, I just started my email marketing process right here. This is one of my multiple autoresponders. I run 3 different autoresponders, Mailing Boss, which is basically Builderall, Active Campaign, and Get Response. Mailing Boss is for me, personally, my list. Get Response and Active Campaign are for the team. So what I like to do between Wednesday and Thursday, I try to write all of my emails out for the rest of the week, meaning I kind of wrap around the weekend into Monday. So I try to make the tail end of the week, heading into the weekend, very, very light as far as, tasks, like day-to-day tasks, like things that you have to do, like recording content and writing emails and going live and doing all this stuff. Like I try to make Thursday and especially Friday, I try to make those days really light, so that way Friday can be like an early day. One of the things that I love to do is I love to go out to lunch. It's just, especially being down here in Myrtle Beach, I love going out to lunch. I love being on the water. So whether it's, going out, actually eating lunch, down at the beach, or going on the intercoastal, but like eating lunch is super important to me, like getting out in sunshine, palm trees, good food, good drinks. Like who doesn't love that? Like I do. Anyway, so I try to keep Friday really light. A lot of times I'll go out to lunch on Friday, but I also go live on Friday sometimes at noon in our Facebook group. So that will factor into it too. So I either go, early or after that, whatever. But the whole point is I try to be as productive as I can in the beginning of the week. So towards the end of the week, it's just like, it's like easier towards Thursday and Friday. There's a lot less to do because I bust ass in the beginning of the week, writing emails, push notifications for the team. All the stuff for the team is done in the beginning of the week. So beginning of the week is a lot busier. End of the week is a lot lighter. So that's worked really well for me over the years. And now that it is starting to get a little light out, what I've done is I've moved the light tents off to the side. So now it's like I get to look at the plants and outside pretty soon, like it's gonna start getting pretty bright out there. There's a lot of daylight and sunshine that comes into here, which is obviously why I have the plants in the front of the office there. But it's just after 7:30 and we're gonna dive in, start writing some emails and get going. All right, so it's now about 8:30. I just took about an hour or so and I just queued up a whole bunch of emails here. So you can see them all there, the ones that are in purple. And the ones that are in blue, those already went out, but the ones that are in purple. So I now have scheduled for today. Remember, I write 3 emails per day from my main account, from my personal email list, which is, over 50-something thousand people. Okay, so there's the 6 a.m., 12 p.m., noontime, and then 6 p.m. So every 6 hours during the day, Eastern Standard Time. So now we have emails going out from today, noon, all the way through Saturday night, Saturday evening at 6 p.m. So that means tomorrow, Thursday, I'll write the rest of the emails. So 3 emails on Saturday, and then I usually do 2 emails to get me through to Monday morning, when obviously the whole process repeats itself Monday morning. So Wednesday, today we're written out through Saturday. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'll write 5 more emails tomorrow and I'll finish that up. So, that took me, to write, I don't even know how many emails, maybe 9 or 10 emails. It took me about an hour just to write all those, queue them all up, boom, boom, boom. Tomorrow, only got 5, so that won't take that long. I could probably do that in about 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes max. And then the rest of the day is just content, the working time is just content. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I mean, it's 8:35 right now, and what I have left on the list is getting out there and creating content, short form videos, YouTube videos, content. That's really what it's all about. To drive traffic to your link, you gotta create the content. To get people on your email list, you gotta create the content. So now I have more time in my day to create more content, and that's what it's all about. And being able to do the things that I actually enjoy doing, like creating content like you're seeing right now, teaching you, showing you exactly what I'm doing. This is the stuff that I enjoy. So I get to do what I enjoy. Is this starting to sink in yet? Like, are you fucking getting this yet? Like, you create these routines. You prioritize, you do the routines, you do the work each and every single day. You show up each and every single day. Treat this like a job so it can start paying you like a job. And then you can condense time frames. You can expand, the time in the afternoon when you get to spend with your family and all that other stuff. And you can start living the life that you want, but you gotta put the work in. Get it? All right, so my emails are done. Now, before I go and do the content, specifically the short form videos, I'm gonna do this right here, this is gonna be adding in last night's Teachable Tuesday. I'm gonna add this into our team training site, and I'm gonna also put that in the app. I'll show you what that process looks like because there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that you gotta do, but I'll show you what that looks like, how it gets added. I'll show you the before and after so you can see it. It's pretty cool. Look at him, he's ready for his food. This right here is why I'm glad we moved down, from Boston down to Myrtle Beach, because it's the middle of January and it's 60 degrees outside, and that's my neighbor's dog. All in a day's work. So after taking a break to feed my dog and scoop poop, now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add a new video and a new link here in our team training site. So we have the Fast Start Guide Part 2, which is where there's a whole bunch of additional training from Fast Start Guide Part 1, and I'm gonna add a new button. You see these two buttons right here. I'm gonna add in a new button and a new video underneath this, showing people what we went over last night in Teachable Tuesday, how we created a brand new sales video. We actually gave people the script for the video and showed them how to use it along with videos, short form videos that they can use and clone for their content online, and showing them how to use the new video, the new sales video, and how to use the new script to create literally endless pieces of content. So much value here, and this is how we do it. So this is what the team training site looks like on your end. This is what you would see as the user here. This is what it looks like in ClickFunnels over on the back end, so you can see all these lessons here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into that short form video training, which is in Fast Start Guide Part 2, and I'm gonna open this up in the editor, and then we're gonna add in an extra section in here, and I'm gonna put in an extra video and an extra button. So what I'm gonna do is basically just clone out this section just like that. And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna change the script. I'm gonna change this, change the buttons, and make it look good, and I'll show you the finished product here in a second. So now I save the section in here, and that's done, and now I'll come over here to the team site, and you'll see what it looks like here in a second. I'm gonna refresh the screen, and that should update and show live, just like that. I'm gonna go to Fast Start Guide Part 2, boom, and now look at that. You can see it here, how to use endless content, or how to use our sales videos to create endless content. And then we have the folder link right there. When they click on that, boom, it's gonna go right here to the content itself. Pretty awesome. And you can see there's actually someone right there using it right now. So that means our team is using the content that we're putting out there, which is really cool. Now, we got to take the same video and we got to put it into the app, which is an entirely different process. So this is what the app looks like behind the scenes. These are the different training sections that are in there broken down. This is Fast Start Guide Part 2. We're going to do the same exact process. And hey, look, there's my neighbor Steve walking his dog. Everybody say, hey, Steve. Hey, Steve. Anyway, we're going to go in here into the lessons, into Fast Start Guide Part 2. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in another section here where that video is. So this is gonna take a little bit of work because now I have to download the replay video from YouTube, upload it to Vimeo, and then upload it to the app. So a lot of little extra legwork on the back end, but it would be nice if the ClickFunnels was synced up with the app, but it's not. It's two completely different entities, so I have to do a little bit of extra legwork, but it is all worth it. 10 minutes later. So now we're going to add a whole new section into the app, and it's going to go specifically into the Fast Start Guide. So we titled it Creating Endless Content. I'm going to hit Create Lesson. Boom. Now I'm going to grab the video link from the video I just downloaded, and we're also going to add a link in here too, and that's going to go to the content folder. So it's going to be a video and it's going to be a link. So I'm going to put the video specifically here. I'm going to paste that big long link in there. The button text, what do we want that to say? So we got the video link in there, and then we got the button. The button is going to be below the video, what they click on to access the training folder, which is this big long ass link right here. And then once that's done, then we go ahead and hit update lesson. Actually, you know what? Before we got to do that, we got to replace this thumbnail right here. Forgot about that. So we're going to replace that with the one that we just made, specifically the same one that we have. Let me shrink that down a little bit so it fits better. There we go. And now this is going to be 100% ready to go for the app. And all I got to do is hit update lesson. And then boom, we're going to come back out here to the main. This is all of Fast Start Guide Part 2. So 2 things left to happen. Now what I got to do, you can see it's still in draft status. So I got to go back in there, a little bit of a back and forth here, and I got to publish it. Then hit update, and then that's good. And then we'll go back out here, okay? Now what I want to do is I actually want to sandwich that up in between the short form video training and the DM formula, because right now it's down at the bottom. So what I want to do is I want to move that. So you can go to order lessons, and I can move it. I can just click and drag to right where I want it to be. And then boom, that's automatically saved, as you can see. And then boom, now this is 100% live in the app. Pretty cool. So it is now 10:30, the little app thing, the team site stuff, that is all updated, ready to rock. I just recorded 5 short form videos and they're all edited 100%. So it took a little bit of time to record those, edit those, all that sort of good stuff. And I'm gonna queue them up all now over on TikTok and Facebook Reels and get them ready to go out. I'm not gonna post them all at the same time, but I'm gonna upload them all at the same time, especially to TikTok, where I can basically load them all up there and then just release them one at a time whenever I want. And all that traffic is gonna drive right here to my YouTube channel. I like to send people to YouTube because YouTube is a search engine. People go there looking for ways, understanding of how to do things, especially when it comes to the make money online niche, which is where I'm at, and you know, maybe you are too. And I like to send people to here because this lets people get to know me. This lets I mean, you guys are watching my content right now, right? So this gets people to know me versus sending people to a VSL or a funnel, which 100% works, don't get me wrong, but I find that the YouTube series converts a little bit better, especially because you can leave your phone number on the videos, all that other stuff. If you want to see this series right here, link in the description down below. You can go check that out. But also, YouTube, it kind of plays as like, it's a secondary income stream. Once you kind of get your channel up and going, it's a secondary income stream. Because if I come over here to analytics, and it's not, you know, it's not a ton of money, but it's money, right? You can see right here, almost $1,000 earned in the last 30 days. And really just getting this channel going because I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention to YouTube in the last few months. It's been a lot on TikTok and then driving people to YouTube. And now this year, 2024, one of my goals is to put a lot more emphasis into YouTube because of the value that it provides for you, the end user, and obviously, you know, what it does for me as the content creator. Again, it's not a ton of money, but hey, I mean, that's an extra, maybe on average, that's an extra $500 to $1,000 a month that I get paid just for having you watch my videos. You could be doing the same thing too. And don't think that you can't do something like this. You can, you just got to put in the work and go do it. Like, remember this, I have said this in so many other videos. This is so critically important, okay? Everyone starts at 0. It's up to you if you want to stay there. So you can ponder and doubt and debate and, you know, say, oh, it must be nice, you got a big following. Well, guess what? When I started it, 2016, I had 0 fucking following, none. Nobody on my email list, you know, no following on social media, no YouTube subscribers. I wasn't making any money with YouTube. And I started and I kept going. I didn't make excuses. I didn't point the finger, be like, oh, it must be nice. Like, no, I got off my ass and I went to work and I never stopped moving forward. That's how I've been able to get to this point right here. Get rid of the excuses, keep moving forward. So that is it really. Like, I'm gonna finish editing this video right here, episode 3. Gonna get this wrapped up pretty soon. And it's, you know, I think we might be done by 11 o'clock today. Short form videos made, YouTube video made, emails queued up, ready to rock. And it's the middle of the week, Wednesday, and we're gonna go out and enjoy it. And last piece is I actually have a meeting tonight because I've applied for the board to be a member of my HOA board here in my community. It's a private community just north, about 10 minutes north of Myrtle Beach. And I'm applying to be on the board. I don't know if I'm gonna be a secretary, president, vice president, whatever it is, I'm not really sure. I just wanna be part of the community because we live in a really awesome, awesome community. The neighbors here are fantastic. We all hang out all the time. They come over to our house for drinks. We go over to their house. We go out to eat. We go do stuff. It's just a really, really awesome, awesome community. So that is that for now, I think. We'll see. I might press record again. I'm not sure. All right, one last thing, and then we're going to wrap up today's episode. I think we're in episode 3 right now. So in episode 4, I'm going to show you something that it's a little kind of inside tip, inside trick for you content creators, and also you wannabe content creators, something that you can do that's going to increase your sales. I just thought of this. I actually wrote it down here in my notebook, and I want to get to that in the next episode, which is most likely going to be tomorrow. But also tomorrow is my wife's birthday, so I don't know how much I'm going to dive into a lengthy video tomorrow, but either way, it's going to be a fun day. We got dinner plans, we got all that sort of stuff. But anyway, I'm going to show you a tip in the next episode that is going to help you content creators that, those of you guys that have videos out there. This is going to help get people focused on exactly what you want them to see. So stay tuned. I appreciate you. By the way, if you watched the video until this point, really thank you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. I love that you're watching this content here. Appreciate you. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you got any sort of joy out of this video or the series that I'm putting together. If you're not already, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, ring the bell so you get notified anytime I put a new video here in this series, Time and Efficiency, or anytime I upload new content here to the channel, which is every single week. Thank you. Appreciate you. See you on the next episode.